Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 and welcome to the first edition of a brand new series called the Q&A Files. This will be a weekly series that will be running on the channel, and I will be taking and answering questions from a variety of people from Ask FM. So if there is any questions you would like to ask me, click the link below and I will happily answer them on the next edition of this series. So today I'm going to be taking some questions from Ask FM. So let's see what we got. First question of today is, do you have sister and brothers? No, I don't. I'm an only child. Do you love tea? I do actually. I love tea. What's to do if I love him but he doesn't love me back and ignores me? The best thing I would say is walk away from him and don't waste your time. Find someone who will love and respect you. That's what I would do. Do you like nature? I don't mind nature, to a point. Do you consider yourself to be boring, or are you a fun-loving person? Well, it depends really. I mean, some people probably do find me boring, but you can't please everyone. But in my honest opinion, I like to think of myself as a fun-loving person. Did you want a hamster as a pet? Not really, but I would love to have a dog. I think having a dog would be really nice. This is from Valerie. Does anyone play Sims 4? I have never played Sims 4. I have only played the first one. I'm quite surprised Sims is still going, to be honest. What was the worst subject at school for you? Worst subject for me was probably PE, mainly because everyone used to play too rough and they would get far too competitive and carried away. So it would probably be PE for me as the worst subject at school. This is a question from Vampire Cat. Do you like the band The Vamps? I respect them as a band, but their music is not really my thing. This is also from Vampire Cat. Can you dance? No, I can't. If you could, would you relocate to another country? This is from Dynamite. Interesting name. If I could, I would absolutely relocate to another country in a heartbeat. Here's an interesting question. Next time DC do a reboot in the comics, let's say because it's Thursday, and they change the Joker's origin from what it is in The Killing Joke to the one that matches up to the 2019 movie, would you be okay with that? That's a really good question. Well, at some point they probably will adapt Joker's 2019 movie origin into the comic books because you've got the concept of the multiverse. So anything is possible when you've got different universes. And if they were to go with that, I would be okay with it. But for me, The Killing Joke is the definitive origin of the Joker. That's just me. And maybe the animated series as well to a point, but I would probably go with The Killing Joke as the definitive origin. But if they were to go with the 2019 movie origin, I would probably be okay with that too. Tattoos. I don't have any tattoos and I'm not into that too much, but I admire it and respect people who do have them. I think it looks good on certain people, but it's not really for me. This is from OMZ. What sports do you hate the most? Football, definitely. This is from Man City Irin. Have you been to the pub? I have actually, loads of times. Went there a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, been to the pub loads of times. This is also another question from Vampire Cat. Do you vent on here or just answer the required questions? Mainly answer the questions. I'm not really the venting type. Have you ever kissed someone much older than you? In the past, I have. Yeah, I have a number of times. That's from Aya Morningstar. Cool name. Very cool name. Which celeb do you share your birthday with? Carol Vorderman. I think that's pretty cool to know that one of the most beautiful ladies ever on TV shares the same birthday as me. I think that's really cool. And I think a few other people share the same birthday as me. Lemmy Kilminster from Motorhead also has the same birthday as me. But, to know that I share a birthday with Carol Vorderman, I think that's quite nice. So we're going to take some more questions. See what else we got here. Let's see. There's quite a lot here. So I'll try and answer as many as I can. If not, we can always come back next week. So let's see what we got. Okay, let's talk Transformers. Favorite character and story. Obviously, Optimus Prime is the go-to guy. He's everybody's favorite, and he is my favorite too. But if I had to choose a favorite Transformer, it would probably be Jetfire or Skyfire, depending on which continuity we're going with here. But I do like Jetfire. I've always liked him. And favorite story, I would say War and Peace from the Dreamwave run. I thought that was a very good story arc, and the idea of Grimlock switching sides and joining the Decepticons was quite a cool story arc. That's something we never really got to see in the cartoon. So I think that was probably my favourite story, or at least one of them anyway. Marvel or DC? I like both, but I would probably say I'm more of a DC guy, if I'm truly honest. I like both of them, but DC all the way. What do you think of reality television? Not for me, thank you. I don't care for reality TV. I just think it's very silly, but that's just my opinion. How have you been coping since 2020 to now? Um, Good days and bad days, but not too bad. I try to keep busy as much as possible, try and do different things to keep my brain occupied. I've been managing okay so far. Favourite Power Ranger team? Well, that's easy. The original six, of course. Jason, Zack, Billy, Kimberly, Trini, and Tommy. That's the all-time classic team of Power Rangers. When I think of Power Rangers, I think of the original six. They're unbeatable, in my opinion. What would be your versus movie? Mine would be Batman v Atom Smasher. Hmm, that's a good question, actually. I think if I wanted to do a V kind of movie, mine would probably be. I don't know if they've ever done this. If they haven't, I think they should because they've always been compared to each other. I definitely would like to see Transformers v the GoBots. I think that would be quite fun. What are you reading at the moment? I am currently reading Fantastic Four, Mighty Marvel Masterworks, which is a trade paperback graphic novel, and it compiles the first 10 issues of the original Fantastic Four run from 1961. Does hardship make a person stronger? I suppose it does to a point. I guess it really depends on how you view and take things, really. But I would definitely say it does make you stronger. This is a question from Bridworld Industries. Do you hoard clothing? No, I wouldn't say I do. I mean, I have a lot of clothes, but I wouldn't say I hoard them. I have enough. Let's just say that. Next question is from ELS. What's your favourite kind of sweet? I don't really have any because I don't really eat sweets. Is there an item of jewellery that you always wear? No, I don't really wear jewellery. And next question is from Trafford21. When was your first girlfriend? First one was back in '99. I was 12 was my first one. She was a little bit older than me, but it was back in 99. Didn't last long though. I think it lasted about just under a month. Do you like Spongebob SquarePants? I don't mind SpongeBob, to be fair. I think SpongeBob's funny, especially with the 3 minutes later, with the narrator a few inches later. So I find SpongeBob quite funny. And next question is from Shannon678900. What would you do if you had the ability to fly? If I had the ability to fly, I would fly all around the world to different countries and just go exploring. Or if I ever got bored, I'd just take to the skies and just have the whole sky to myself and just fly around. I think that would be quite a cool ability to have. Flying around, seeing different places, meeting different people, exploring different culture through flying. I think that would be fantastic. Next question from Babyface UK. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing? Well, um, people taking selfies. I think it looks silly. I mean, I know some people do it. There's ways around you can do it, but I think some people just look silly, especially when they're pouting. Not a fan of that. Which classic car would you like to own? Ferrari. It's fast, and I do like a fast car. Natural lips or lips fillers? Natural lips, of course. What is your favourite film based on a true story? Um, Favourite film based on a true story. Let's think about this one. It's not really something I've ventured into much, but if I had to choose, let's think about this one. Let's think. Well, I don't know really. I think film that I enjoyed based on a true story is probably The Fifth Estate with Benedict Cumberbatch. I thought that was a very good film. I quite enjoyed that one. Okay, next question. Let's see. Would you rather skip your morning routine or skip your nighttime routine? This is from Abby. Um, I don't know really. I think probably maybe my morning routine because I seem to be more active in the evenings than I am in the mornings. It depends really, but probably I would skip the morning routine and stick to nighttime routine if I'm honest. Next question is from the real Peach. Do you care how people think of you? No, not really. Never have done. OMZ, what is your favourite thing to have for breakfast? Weetabix. If your neighbour was attractive, would it matter if they were nosy? It probably would matter to me because I do like my privacy and my own space. I just think it would be a bit annoying if they were constantly sticking their nose in where it's not needed. So yeah, it would matter to me a bit. Are you a passive aggressive person? No, I'm definitely not. A Morning Star, which is your favourite? Ice Age, Hotel Transylvania, or How to Train Your Dragon? Hotel Transylvania. I thought that was quite a fun film. This is from Meg. Dream car. Ferrari. I think someone asked me that earlier. Yeah, Ferrari. This is from Bill Walker. What series are you watching on Netflix or other streaming services? None at the moment. I just got finished watching Peacemaker on the HBO Max, and before that, I just got through watching The Witcher season 2. Both incredible shows. Do you watch any comedians? No, but if I had to choose one, it would probably be Ricky Gervais. Always been a fan of Ricky Gervais. Okay, another question from Bill Walker. What instantly puts a smile on your face? The sun shining and a nice clear blue sky always brings a smile to my face. What do you wish they'd make a TV show about? Um, hmm. I'd like them to make a TV show about. This is just the geek in me, but if I had to make a TV show about, I'd love to see The Question from DC have his own show. I think that would be a phenomenal show. Could be a mini series of maybe 6 episodes or 8 episodes on the HBO Max, just like a conspiracy meets X Files sort of program with The Question. I think that would be fantastic. How did you make friends after high school? College. I met a lot of my friends at college. Most I still talk to today. Okay, we'll wrap this up now. We'll take a couple more and then we'll wrap this up now. What are you having for your evening meal later on? Barbecue chicken salad. This is from Slim ABD. Cat or dog? Dog. And this is from Vampire Cat again. Can you ice skate? No, I cannot. I've only ice skated once and I didn't like it. I just thought it was not a good experience for me. Let's see what we got here. This is a good question. This is from Kazi the Emo Panda. If the internet suddenly stopped existing, what would you do with the time you used to spend on it? I would probably be either reading or listening to music or maybe watching a movie on one of my DVDs. So that's probably what I would do. And last final question, if from Tom, if you could name your three current favourite films, what would they be? Three current favourite films of mine would be Dune, Blade Runner 2049, and better throw in a third one. Maybe hmm, Spider-Man No Way Home. Last two now. How many detentions did you get in school? This is from Dillon Holland. None. I think I did get detention with the rest of the class, but that wasn't really down to me. But me myself, no, I never really got any, as far as I can remember. Who's your favourite actor to play Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire, of course. So that's going to be it now. I'm going to wrap this up now. If there is any more questions you would like to ask me, click the link below and go to Ask FM and leave me some questions, and I will happily answer them on the next edition of the Q&A files. So it's been a lot of fun answering your questions, and I will see all of you next week for another edition of the Q&A files. So until next time, take care everybody and stay safe, and once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.